Well, guys, I guess it's pretty obvious what we're going to talk about in this short little video. I'm posting this up Saturday morning before we do our live stream, just because I wanted to get this up. Um, I guess we're updating the gravity situation, or the gravity of the situation. Uh, Everybody knows that, or most people will know, who followed along with everybody's various issues with gravities basically getting buried by orders and getting way behind, that Mate shut down the website back in April for the entire month of April so that he could, in effect, at least make a valiant attempt to catch up on all of the past orders. I noticed that a lot of people, and I really don't want to turn this into some sort of big dramatic thing. This is just my personal experience of last week, but I think you need a little foundation of why, at least I feel minorly annoyed by all of this, and it's not because of the gravity. A lot of people complained, and righteously so. I don't want to ever say that people shouldn't have complained about how long it took to get their paint, because it did take a while. And even though, yeah, I am personal friends with the guy and have supported him through the years, or through the year, I guess I should say, I did have to wait on my paint too. It's not like I had some sort of special backdoor access and I got my stuff and you didn't. I had to wait just as long as everybody else did for my various orders. And, of course, I also planned ahead and didn't try to order paint that I needed that week, which I saw a lot of people try to do. Oh, hey, I bought a model and I want to paint it this color. Now, it would be great if that actually worked in reality, and maybe it will in the future. But, at the time, that was a really bad plan. Um, and say what you will. I just think, it's a lot of people went around with, well, I could order paint from here, I could order paint from there. I mean, let's face it, scale finishes takes a long time to get your paint. If you want to order zero, you have to go through the vendor in the United States who's up in New Hampshire, and he has to order it from England. And if you miss the order for a given month, your paint order has to wait till the next month, and then it has to get shipped over from England and then shipped from New Hampshire. So again, you're waiting 2+ months for your paint. There really is no instantaneous version of, custom mixed lacquer automotive paint, other than maybe House of Colors and stuff like that. But that's not really, to my personal taste anyway, color matched automotive paint. Yeah, it's really fancy stuff, lots of pearls, candies, and all sorts of good stuff if you're building custom cars. However, it's not specifically color matched to, a specific race car color or a specific automotive shade. And nothing against House of Colors whatsoever. It's just, for somebody who builds factory stock and replica race cars like I do, it's not exactly the most useful paint in the world, because it's not, what it is. There's a guy on a forum who was, every time somebody would post something about their problems with gravity, would post something about another paint company out of Arizona that basically is doing some automotive paint, but is mainly does like color match railroad paint. And it's like, well, great. I'm happy you're happy with it, but that's not really what everyone's trying to get around here as far as the thing goes. So anyway, like I said, I saw a lot of people complain about not getting their paint, and they had every right to complain. That's not the point. The point was that when those people got their paint, they never said that they got their paint. So there is this giant looming, uh, foreshadowing of doom out there that, well, Gravity just never filled their orders. He took the money and ran, like, say, Art Anderson and All American Models. Way back in the day. If you're an old enough builder, you remember that debacle in the 1990s. But that's not what happened. Most of the people, and I do have a good friend of mine who still has an outstanding order from back in the past. He's trying to get rectified now. Uh, and it just seems to be something that, like, slipped through the cracks more than, any kind of direct personal, like, oh, hey, yeah, screw you, you don't get any paint. Uh, a lot of the people, in fact, I'm going to say most of the people got their paint after he closed things down. I posted that I'd got this paint last week. And this is not an outstanding order. This is a brand new order. Uh, and I posted, because there is another company that was started up out of the West Coast that is basically doing what Gravity does. Now he's a completely separate guy, and he insists that he has a separate paint supplier, which is like saying that you went and bought motor oil at AutoZone and I went and bought it at Napa, and we have different motor oil. You know, there's only a few companies that make paint in the world in the first place. So just because you get it from a different end line supplier doesn't mean it didn't come from the same factory, at the beginning. But be that as it may, off, taking a good, American capitalist attitude towards it, saw the trouble that Mate was having, started up another paint company, and tried to capitalize on the situation. Um, but he's rubbed a lot of us the wrong way, and I'm not going to get into why or how, but it's just, I prefer not to deal with this guy. And and I know you guys have heard me in the past say that if Mate was going to bring Gravity back, I would continue to support him on that. And so this other guy is very much about all like his paint comes instantly and this that and the other thing. So I posted that I ordered these 3 bottles of paint on May 7th. They shipped on May 8th, and I had them in my filthy hands on May 10th at 12:30 in the afternoon when my post office delivered, which was actually a day earlier than the shipping estimate from the post office. And I was called smug and arrogant and all these other things, and people like literally tried to make me feel like I did something wrong for actually getting paint quickly. Look, guys, I can't, and Mate can't either make up for the past. What happened in the sense of the kerfuffle and people not getting their paint in what would be a timely manner, no matter how you looked at it. The only thing he can do is be better now and be better in the future. If you choose not to do business with Gravity, that's your choice. This is not an advertisement for Gravity. Gravity doesn't have anything to do with me making this video. This is my personal opinion and my personal experience of the last week of ordering these 3 bottles of paint and receiving them in 3 days. If Mate can continue to do that or shuts the website down whenever he does get backed up, then I think that, that's all you can ask of him going forwards. If he's going to throw a free bottle of paint gift card in every new order, okay, I got a lot of static over that. Well, I got my paint order after waiting 3 months and it didn't come with a bottle of paint gift card. Well, no, I think this is something, and I can't even promise you that I didn't just get this thrown in there because, he's my friend or whatever, but, if he's doing that on new orders, then your old order that was filled prior to the new orders being taken when Gravity reopened at the end of April, no, you didn't get a gift card, and stop making me feel bad for getting one. I didn't ask for it. It just showed up. I almost threw the package out without realizing it was in there. Um, so like I said, there was a lot of drama, especially last month around Gravity, and it just it is what it is in what happened. Like, if you want my personal take on it, the website should have been shut down like at the beginning of the year, and all those orders should have been taken care of. Well, he's basically about 3 months before he shut the website down to take care of them. But that happened. There's nothing we can ever do to go backwards and unhappen what happened. The only thing I said that can be done is to go forwards and try to be better at getting the paint out on time and communications and all the rest of that stuff. So again, not an advertisement for Gravity. Please don't spam my comment sections with all your bad experiences. I frankly don't care. I had bad experiences too. I still support the guy. If you don't, that's your choice. I don't particularly care. I'm just putting out there to the community my experience, which is that I ordered paint and I got it in 3 days. If you don't want to order more paint from Mate, that's your choice. Again, don't care. So let's look at what we got. Yeah, okay. So gift certificate, fantastic. I picked up the Black Falcon Blue, which of course this will be used to do a Black Falcon AMG in the coming days, weeks, months, years. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do an AMG on the live stream today or what we're going to play with exactly. But this is the one color that I was really looking forward to getting, and then he shut the website down, so I picked that up. This is a newer color that got added actually while the site was closed. This is the Nord Gray for the Acura NSX. This is what we're going to paint the current NSX we're working on. You may recall I have the blue color that I was in focus, and now it's not. Gravity in focus. There we go. Yeah, that actually worked. I have the blue to paint the other one, but I was gonna paint it basically gunmetal, and I kind of like this gray better, so we're gonna go with that. And then last but not least, we picked up the Katsura Orange, which is a new color for the GTRs that started in 2017. Of course, you guys watch the videos, you know I have the Modelers 2017 GTR resin kit, so that's what this is going to go on. And yeah, I guess I'll have to put another order in to use my gift certificate. Again, I didn't ask for that. The 3 bottles come in a mailer and like a mailer envelope rather than the old VHS DVD boxes that he uses for bigger orders. So I almost threw the entire thing out with this in it because I didn't realize it was in there to begin with. So 3 colors, 3 day shipping. I can't complain about that. So again, my personal experiences on the newly reopened Gravity colors. Like I said, I hope that if he does, if people do choose to support him and he does get behind on his orders again, that he does close the website down whenever he needs to. Or maybe he has people working, to bottle the paint now. Unfortunately, with his going dark on social media, I have not talked to him since the end of March. So, mate, if you happen to watch this, throw brother a bone and give me a give me a text or a call or something. So anyway, that wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later today for our live stream and on the other side.